day day 8 of my ride. This is actually the next morning. So uh, so I started off in Oswego, New York, and and I didn't know if I could stay anywhere between Oswego and Kingston, Ontario. So my plan was to go really, really far, right? About uh, 200 kilometers uh, to Kingston, Ontario, and my plan was to take a bridge instead of the ferry that doesn't work, which would have been shorter. Uh, and and both the bridge and the ferry would be crossing the border from U.S. to Canada. Uh, so overall it was a good day, or at first at least, right? Uh, at first there was some snow, then there was then there was a lot of sun actually. Uh, you're gonna see some pictures of that. It's really nice. And I didn't really I planned my route so that I don't really go through any towns. I try to make it very, or like through many towns anyways. I try to make it very direct from Oswego to the bridge. Uh, right, so I didn't actually stop anywhere to eat. Uh, like I did stop just on the road just to grab something to eat and then keep going. Uh, but I didn't go inside somewhere. I was outside the whole day, and I didn't I didn't like pay any money for anything. Uh, and well, so I was pretty close to the border. I was pretty close to the bridge. And then it was getting dark, and then I noticed I lost a lot of things. I lost a little Ziploc bag with all my money and my passport. So I basically couldn't get across the bridge, and all I had was the food on me as well. Uh, so from that point, I actually managed to get a host uh, before you know before the bridge, just kind of in the area, and so it was in Cape Vincent, right? And yeah, so I went there, and I was kind of planning on trying to look for my passport the next day. I made some calls too, just to check if I left it anywhere. Uh, but basically, and Cape Vincent, right? It's pretty much like uh, on the other side of the St. Lawrence River from Kingston, right? So that's so I basically cycled all around Lake Ontario, and at that point, that night actually, so last night, my dad came and picked me up. He brought like a copy of my citizen, my passport, a copy of my like a photocopy, and my citizenship card. So he came, he picked me up. They let me through into the Canadian border. I was lucky I wasn't stuck in the U.S. And then we actually just went back to Ottawa. Uh, so I cut my tour a little short, right? I didn't actually cycle from Kingston to Ottawa like I planned to at the end of it, but uh, still 8 days was pretty fun. It was uh, great cycling, and just in the cold too. Like I don't know, I've really come to enjoy it, and just cycling for a while too, like all day pretty much, most days. Uh, right. So, uh, I don't know. What did I learn from from losing a bunch of things? So, um, in like one of the earlier videos, you kind of saw it, like, uh, that same little bag fell out of my pocket, right? And I think that same thing happened yesterday, and all I had to do was zip up my pockets, right? And or maybe I should have put my stuff in like a more secure place, right? Like in one of my bags instead of my coat pockets. Uh, but yeah, basically just that day was kind of I was kind of stressing a little too, like from the distance I had to bike because it's really far. It's almost as far as the farthest I've biked, which was on that kind of like route as well. Um, Going from Syracuse to Kingston, Ontario, and across the bridge. Uh, yeah, but uh, but yeah, I feel like maybe I shouldn't have like been as stressed out, and then maybe I would have like checked my pockets and stuff. Maybe uh, so yeah, so you always have to focus and uh, really like in the end, the thing that's gonna get you is the thing you don't really expect, right? And there's so many things that could go wrong, right? But a lot of them, a lot of the things that you think are gonna go wrong don't go wrong, and vice versa. Uh, yeah. So I think the key is to just be optimistic, but be like be aware at the same time. And in general, I found that cycle touring is it's a very growing experience, right? Like it makes you grow, like almost instantly. You just do it, and you uh so like all the challenges you face are amplified, all the consequences you face are amplified, right? And the whole concept is just really really fun too. Uh, so yeah, so for sure you do learn a lot from it. Um, but yeah. So I had fun, and I hope you did as well watching these videos. Um, I'm gonna have some clips and pictures for you right now, and otherwise I might make like a summary video or something, and we'll see if I do anything else, if I keep making videos of any kind, or but yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for watching the series.